Welcome everyone, this is Unstoppable Stiletsy. I figured we'd do yet another random Spectator mode game today in Definitive Edition. Let's try to see if we can find a new game to do. What's this one? It's a Supremacy 1 versus 1. Let's try it. See what this game has to offer for us. Mexico versus USA. So the Mexican-American War all over again. Central Asia. Nice map. A lot of Tengri native settlements on here, I can imagine. As well as Sufi. Alright, let's cover this one. So, we got Unworthy as Mexicans. And on the other side, we have a clan member of Worm as the USA. Let's look at the map super duper quick. So yeah, you got a couple of mines here, a bit of food. I mean, you could obviously herd this one in if you have to. You also got a nice Sufi native settlement nearby, which should definitely help both players out. The Tengri one is in the center here. And if you want to go all the way back here, you can take advantage of this trade. One more little piece of this map too is obviously the fish in the center map here in this big giant pond. Wonder if anybody will want to grab that or not. Should be interesting. I don't think I've ever done this map before, so this will be a first for me. Honestly. What's up with the speed on that Explorer? I've never quite seen an Explorer move that slow before. It's kind of wacky, actually. Yeah. I don't know. Seems like it's all in slow motion. Maybe they played on slow or something. Yeah, I don't think this will get any slower, honestly. Getting back to the civs, USA and Mexico were actually quite similar. They belong to sort of the same American culture, where each of their age-up politicians grants them about 2 more cards into their deck that they can utilize. This should be handy for both of them, as they can divvy up their strategy in different ways using those different cards. Oh nice, Unworthy got some wood. That's awesome, because the more wood you get as Mexico, the quicker you'll be able to put up a hacienda to bring in extra resources. Let's look at the deck. So, looks like USA is doing something quite similar to Cowboys, it looks like. We see the capitalism as well as the bank card here. Virginia General Assembly. So yeah, we might actually be seeing a bit of a outlaw strategy here. Though he does have a couple regulars here to back them up. He has a lot of 8 street cards going on here. Gatling guns, state militia, and, yep. 52 Massachusetts. He has the Russian immigrants, the Polish immigrants that bring new ones, but not the Magyar Hussars though. That should be interesting to see how he manages to pull this off. Mexico has not selected a deck yet. They don't seem to have a shipment yet, so I don't know what they're doing exactly. Also, by the way, USA already grabbed their nearest trading post up here, so they're controlling about a third of the route right now. It's kind of important for USA to get a trading post early on, since it helps them get a lot of their important cards, especially in the gold gathering department, quicker. And as you can see, looking back at the USA deck, they have a lot of stuff they can do in Age 3, so they definitely want to get their XP up right now. He's going to be starting out with capitalism, since it doesn't cost any coin. And then once he accumulates a bit of coin, possibly on the transition up, he can pick up the bank as well. Get 2 coin trickles going. Hola. Hola, señorita. Okay, Mexico is going up with their own trading posts here. It's going to be curious to see who ends up taking the Saran one, though. Because it seems like this trade route's going to be contested by both players. And it'll also be seen if anyone decides to build a dock in this pond and try to capture any of these fish. Because clearly you see a lot of salmon here, if one of the players wanted to grab some of it. And it would also potentially give them a bit of control of the walkway here too. And also allow them to take some of these nice elephant and cavalry natives. Well, actually, never mind. This is a definitive edition. No more elephants. Yeah, you get the Quizzlebash at the Sufi instead. Yeah. So, a lot of ranged cavalry, actually. With these ones being more like dragoons, and these ones being more good against infantry, and melee in particular. So, Mexico's going to start out with the Hacienda and Settler card in Age 1. Let's look at the rest of their deck, too. Independence movements, revolutions, and return to Mexico are cheaper. That's definitely helpful as Mexico, since they got so many revolutions that they can come in and out of. Cathedral construction. This will help them get a cathedral quicker. And they'll be able to train units from it faster as well as techs. As far as Age 2 is concerned, he's got settlers, crates, insurgentes, saltitiadores, and chanacos. So we might actually see a lot of Age 2 play from Mexico here. He even has the Renegade Navajo, which is a card I like for Mexico since it's a pretty good skirmishing unit to support your army for no population. Only Falconets in Age 3, so that's kind of telling me one thing, that he's probably going to go with either a Central America or a Baja California revolt in Age 2, since he doesn't have really a lot of investment into Age 2 at all, not even crates, so... Yeah, and then he's probably going to pop back up as Mexico, potentially in Age 4, and then take advantage of all these cards. Yeah. Alright, so USA is going actually with Delaware. I was going to expect him to go with Pennsylvania and get another coin trickle, but maybe he's got something else in mind for us today. What about Mexico? Mexico actually needs a lot of comida, it looks like, to age up. Seem to be a little behind right now. Alright, they're going to be grabbing this coin treasure here, it looks like. What he really needs is comida right now, the food. He needs to get a lot of meat, a lot of this carne around him. Catch up to his opponent who's already hanging up right now. I also don't know why this is so slow. This is like really slow movement speed. I mean, it's alright, but maybe to see some more action it should be sped up a bit. I think I tried doing this earlier today where I tried to speed up the slow game and end up crashing AoE 3D, so I don't want to try that. I'd rather just let it go slow, honestly. Yeah, he almost has the food he needs to age up with, so that's good. And the Worm Clan member will be up pretty soon themselves.
Yes?
It's gonna be interesting to see what USA does. Do they go for a super duper rush since they know Mexico's behind? Well, they actually don't know that he's behind, because obviously they can't see what's in your queue, but he's gonna notice, hey, it looks like this Mexico isn't quite aged up at the same time as me, so maybe I can get away with being either a little bit greedy or possibly start getting a little aggressive. That's always the advantage of being the first one to age up, because USA is gonna be up before the 4-minute mark, and Mexico is gonna be up well after the 4-minute mark, I would say, so yeah. Definitely USA has the advantage there. What state are they going with? They're going with Michoacan. Alright. So let's check back in with the USA here. Let's see what they do next. Oh, nice. You get a lot of, looks like you get a lot of food crates with Delaware, so it's definitely going to be getting an advantage there if he wants to go with Hussars or even towards a fast fortress. Oh, so he's going for a fast fortress. Nice, nice. Because we see the chest of coin coming in. That combined with these nice food crates should get him up pretty quickly, and even the XP crates from aging up will grant him a shipment pretty early on then. What we might see is Gatling guns to start with maybe, or possibly even the Massachusetts Volunteers. Definitely going to see him exploit that FF very early. As for Mexico, they're not even quite, well, they're just about the halfway point for aging up. He's got his hacienda on comida right now, trickling up that food. I'm just looking around to see, you know, because the thing is, when you're doing like casting a random Spectator game, you don't quite know the ELO of the players that much. It's not like when you're doing ones from a Royal Clan Discord, for instance, where you know that everybody's pretty high up in the ranks and they make tactical decisions. Cool thing about doing, you know, random Spectator mode games is you don't know if they're going to be low ELO legend material or not, right? They might totally know what they're doing or they might not know what they're doing. And that gives us a larger base of players to see playing and give us a variety of different gameplays to see on the channel instead of just, you know, always the top echelon. And from this type of match, I can't quite tell what the ELO is. I would assume USA is probably at least like, I don't know, 1.1k or maybe 1.2, maybe only 1.0k. He seems to know how to do a proper fast fortress, which is great. You know, he planned it out pretty perfectly. How about USA? Yeah, see, because it's slow, they're just starting to get to the crates right now. And now he's sending, is he gonna, yeah, he's gonna do Virginia General Assembly instead. Alright, so he's gonna go for, again, a free tech instead. Mexico's going to be aging up real soon, too. Which is great. I wonder what sort of attack pattern they're going to go with, you know? Is Mexico going to go super aggressive with his units, or is he going to go for that Central America revolt? Well, we see him go for coin followed by wood. So, potentially, this means he's going for the revolt, right? Yeah, I mean, as you can see here, the revolts in the earlier ages don't quite cost as much as they would in, say, Industrial Age. Yeah. Like in Industrial Age, these would be 1k of each resource. Here it's only about 350. And he hasn't even applied the independence movements yet either. But if he does stick in Age 2, he'll have the ability to go for a dock wagon and get additional fishing boats with this, or he'll be able to San Colegio de San Nicolas for XP and line of sight of all units and buildings, which should allow him to see his enemy a lot easier. Yeah, I actually don't go with this option a lot. I prefer to go with one of the more aggressive ones myself. Oh, so USA is going for that fast fortress just as predicted. New Hampshire. This is actually my favorite fast fortress politician because you get access to a free factory. Yeah, it's really nice.
Hello.
Oh, he's going to put the state capital down now. Yeah, we won't see a potential revolt from Mexico until they get that wood coming in. Still, I'm curious though what these two are going to do. I mean, I could try to fast forward it a little bit, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's alright for now. Yeah, fast forwarding it does make it a little bit quicker. Because we really know what they're both going to do, and I don't want to sit here filling up the void with my voice for too long. like to see some action here.
Hola.
Oh, we see a bit of an explorer fight here. Bit of a gunslinging battle between the Mexican and the American side. Yep, USA should be up real soon. What's this one gonna do? It looks like we're past the halfway mark of the match, though, so I don't quite know what's gonna happen next. Like, what's gonna trigger the GG? Is it gonna be like an artillery spam or something on his buildings? What's gonna, you know, tip this one off?
Yes.
Oh, we see some Minutemen from the USA followed by regulars. Nice. Very good indeed. Looks like he ended up, did he end up shipping those out? That card requires, yeah, population available, so yeah. Looks like he got these from the age up. So we're going to see a bit of an infantry rush from USA on the Mexican side. Now, what's Mexico going to do in response to that? So, actually, Mexico's also going for a fortress age into Tabasco. Interesting. I thought they were going to go for a revolt for sure here, and that might have actually been probably the way to go since you got so many bills. You could have just went for a counterattack on these with your filibusters, I think. We'll see. I mean, worst case scenario, he can ship the falconets in as soon as he reaches fortress age. Because obviously this USA will be distracted trying to take down the hacienda first. Giving him time to get the artillery in the back he needs to get him out. USA is going to be sending in the Russian immigrants to get up its hunting rate and also probably to put a forward base around here with the blockhouses that it provides. Yeah, I don't know what this Mexico is thinking right now. He seems to be 1k points behind and he's just hanging out. Got some Minutemen though. Yeah, he'll be able to use these to a great extent. He'll use the Minutemen to deter him from pushing more, I would say, on that town center. Alright, and now he's going to get rolling artillery. Yeah, now this I think is what gets the Mexico player upset enough to resign, is he's going to realize, wait a second, I don't have anything, and he's going for Gatling guns, you know? This is crazy. This is unreal. Like, first you see this little group of, like, musketeer-style units coming at me, and then you roll up behind with, like, 3 rapid-fire weapons. Yeah, that's a GG right there. He's also starting to get his level 1 market upgrades, too. Now, the thing is since these blockhouses are not going to be completed yet, Mexico will have a bit of time to prepare since, you know, the Gatling guns are going to be coming back from all the way over here, luckily. He's not going to have to worry about them coming on the front lines just yet. Yeah, I don't think these blockhouses will finish that quickly. No, they're not even down yet. Yeah, so lucky for you, Mexico, you got just a little bit of time to work with. What's Mexico up to? Oh, is he gonna go for like some sort of revolt? Wait a second. He wanted to do a revolt now? Oh, nasty. Oh boy. Oh, this is really bad. I think he wanted to go for a revolt now. And that's why he had 2 falconets in there. Okay, now I understand where that logic was coming from. He was thinking, oh, I'm going to do a bunch of magic falconets in H3, and then I'm going to revolt into something. And then I'm going to go for that revolt. Wow. Yeah, this is bad. And you're technically being pinned down by just a handful of infantry, too. It's not even a lot. Then you just have to slowly wait for the Gatling guns to come in to finish you off. Yeah, I mean, wait a second. Like really? Like, you should have went with the actually the Baja California revolt in H2, I think. You would have denied him this whole thingy-majiggy that he did. USA, now that I think about it, you know, I kind of doubt that these guys are really high level. Well, I thought that USA was at least on par with me, maybe, but now that I think about it, if this guy was, you know, he wasn't completely gnawing out like this with his strategy, I think I definitely would have been able to clean this up pretty easily because, you know, he's literally just trolling at this point. Yeah, let's just totally get, artillery out of the blue with no supporting infantry, just like a handful of regulars. Yeah, all I would have to do is get like 10 hussars or something. This whole army would be destroyed. It'd be gone. Yeah, at this point I don't really know what you do because you got like 3 Gatling guns on you and this. Oh, never mind. Now we see more regulars. Alright, now we see more regulars. He's going to be mainly queuing those out, both of these blockhouses. And I'm assuming he's doing the Massachusetts Volunteers next to get the veteran upgrade on him and some state militia. Yeah, now I sort of understand where his mindset's coming from. Yeah. I definitely think it's a weak strategy because, well, if I was playing H2 and I wanted to go full, like, hussars and musketeers on you, you would literally have to change up your game just to defend that. You wouldn't be able to go for FF out of the blue like that with food crates. You know, that's why it's sort of better to hang out in H2 a bit so you can get a bit of an army first. Oh, he did get the revolt. Nice, he got the Rio Grande revolt. This is the same one we saw Shaman defend against. Interesting, so he did get that revolt in time. Awesome. Now, what is he going to do with it, though? Is the question. Oh, he's just shipping coals. Okay. Is he going to get them in time, though? I honestly don't know, because it looks like these Gats are going to take out... Oh, that's nasty. Oh, no, put the infantry in front of there. Oh, GGG. Ugh. Yeah, that's kind of bad, because you had the right shipment in mind that you needed to get rid of these Gatling guns, but then you just didn't have the time to get out of the town center. But even if he did use culverins on these, what would you do about the regulars? There's just so many of them coming out because he's got a double queue of them that eventually you would have died to him. Let's check the post game. I mean, see, yeah, it looks like USA was like on another level compared to him. It looks like, yeah, definitely. Yeah, you see it right here, like resources he was ahead, technologies, military. Yeah, I think this was an uneven match, honestly. But you know, that's why we do random. You know, we don't know who's playing and who's not. That's why I like to do these, because you know, you get to see different situations, whether they're big situations or little ones. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'll try to do these more often, every day, especially if I can't find anything on the AoE 3D discords for competitive matches. See you on the next cast I do. Signing off now.